So, you live in Rome, Georgia, and you're thinking about finding a dog trainer? You are in exactly the right place. We're going to break down how to find that perfect professional to help you and your dog live your best life together. I mean, life with a dog in Rome is pretty great, right? You've got those amazing walks along the Etowah River, all the history downtown. It's just a fantastic place to have a four-legged friend. But think about it for a second. Is your dog really ready for all of that? Can they handle all the people and other dogs on the Riverwalk? Or can they settle down while you're trying to pop into a shop on Broad Street? You know, that's where the right training can make a world of difference. Okay, so where do we even begin? Well, let's start with the basics. What does good, quality dog training actually look like? It's really helpful to know what you're looking for before you even start searching. The absolute number one thing you want to look for is a philosophy called positive reinforcement. All this means is that the trainer focuses on rewarding the behaviors you want to see. It's effective, it's humane, and honestly, it's the best way to build a really strong, trusting bond with your dog. And on the other side of that coin, it's just as important to know what to avoid. You'll want to steer clear of any trainer who uses intimidation, tools that cause fear, or any kind of physical punishment. Those methods are really outdated, and they can often make problems worse by creating anxiety or even aggression. You know, checking for credentials is a really smart move. The CPD-TK is a great, solid certification for general training. Now, if you're dealing with bigger issues like serious fear or anxiety, you might look for something more specialized, like an IABC-CDBC or a CBC-CKA. Seeing those letters just shows that a trainer is serious about their education. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. What kinds of training formats are out there, and what can you actually expect to pay for them right here in the Rome area? Generally, you're looking at two main options: group classes or private lessons. Group classes are awesome for socialization and for practicing skills with the distraction of other dogs around. Private lessons, on the other hand, give you that one-on-one attention, which is perfect for tackling specific issues that only happen at home, like barking at the mailman. So what should you plan on budgeting? Well, here in Rome and Floyd County, a group class that runs for several weeks is usually somewhere between $140 and $250. A single private lesson will probably be between $80 and $140. And then you have more intensive things like board and train programs, which are a much bigger investment. This should give you a pretty good ballpark. Okay, so you found a few trainers that look promising. Now it's time to do a little homework. This part is all about understanding the local rules and knowing the right questions to ask. Any good trainer in the area should definitely know these. For instance, Rome has a leash law, so your dog needs to be on a leash whenever you're off your property. And of course, Georgia requires a rabies vaccination. Also, believe it or not, excessive barking can actually be a city ordinance violation. Training really helps you be a good neighbor. When you talk to a trainer, think of it like a little interview. You have to ask them about their training philosophy, and you're listening for positive reinforcement. Ask about their certifications. A really good one is, how will you create a plan specifically for my dog and my goals? And of course, always get the fees and policies in writing up front. And now for the really fun part. Once you've put in the work, it is time to get out there and actually enjoy everything our city has to offer with your awesome, well-behaved dog. And you know, Rome has some perfect spots to practice. The dog park at Ridgeberry Park is great for working on off-leash skills like recall. The Etowah Riverwalk is basically a real-world classroom for loose-leash walking. And a big open space like Heritage Park is perfect for practicing commands like stay from far away. See, at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. Putting in the effort for good training isn't just about stopping your dog from jumping or pulling. It's about making every single moment you share together here in Rome that much better. Good luck with your search and your whole training adventure. Just take a second and picture it. Those confident, relaxed walks downtown, your dog calmly greeting your neighbors, and just being able to enjoy a quiet afternoon together in the park, no stress. That's the goal, and with the right trainer, it is totally achievable.